So yo, what is going on folks? Today we are back with another video, and as you saw through the title, today we are going to be ranking the top 10 best PvE characters in the game, and it's going to be pretty interesting. We got some old, like a bit old characters which were released like a few months ago, like a month ago, like a 2 month ago, like a 3 month ago. We got the new recent character, we got the 10th anniversary character, like Ichigo, like Rukia, we got even Renji, Ukitake, and like this is going to be just really crazy. I am really excited. I hope you guys are also excited. So without any further wait, let's hop into this tier list. So let's start with our boy Ishin. You know what I mean? Ishin. Yeah, my bad, I pronounced it wrong. So he has status element spiritual pressure boost plus 40%, berserker plus 50%, delimiter plus 5 seconds, devastation plus 60%, frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against heart attribute enemies plus 10%. He got Maradier, Poise, Rampage plus 2%, Status Element Spiritual Pressure Boost plus 80%, Strong Attack Recharge Time minus 12%, and Weaken Defense. As you heard through the detail, I told the character is really good. Like he's still a really fun character. He has some pretty good skills, like the animation for them looks pretty sick, overall he's a really pretty good, like a PvE character if you want to use him, and if you have him in GQ. I must say, like, this video is not about GQ, but let's talk about it. He is a bit like fine in GQ, not that good, so you gotta consider that. He is really, but the main topic that he's really good in PvE. But I won't put him in honorable mention, but at the place I will like to put him will be at 9 to 10, and the reason for that will be that he has gotten a bit old. So yeah, that is the only reason I am going to put him at 9 to 10. He is not in the honorable mention list, but still he deserves to be in the top 10. He has what it takes to be in the top 10. Next, we got Byakuya. Okay, the renewed Byakuya. Okay, so he has strong attack damage plus 20%, strong attack recharge time minus 12%. He has increased strong attack damage plus 40%, all status element duration minus 100%, berserker plus 50%, and bombardment plus 1, damage to paralyzed enemies plus 50%, debilitator, my bad, plus 5 seconds, and devastation plus 50%, frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against Quincy plus 10%, long stride status element spiritual boost plus 80%, and he also got weakened defense like our boy Ishin. You know what I mean? So I think he's a pretty cool PvE character. If you have him, I will just recommend you guys to use him for PvE. He's a really good PvE character, and I think he's one of the best links in the game in my opinion. Not the best, but still a really decent and usable link. So I think he's a must to have in your if you have like him in your account, so you should use him for PvE. Overall a pretty great character. Where will I put him? I will say he's still not like in 7 to 8, so I'ma put him like in front of Ishin, you know what I mean? Then like he is good, but like not at the point that he gets to like top 8, but he's still better than Ishin in my opinion. Then we got the 6th anniversary Aizen. He has strong attack damage plus 20%, strong attack recharge minus 12%, all status element duration minus 100%, berserker plus 80%, bombardment plus 1, damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%, damage to dominated enemies plus 100%, debilitator plus 7 seconds. My bad, I always get stuck at debilitator, you know what I mean? Devastation plus 50%, frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against soul reaper plus 10%, long stride status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, beacon defense, you know what I mean? So I think he's a really good PE character in my opinion. But the thing is that I think he is like pretty old at this point, and like I think I will put him at honorable mention. Like, this is going to be our first honorable mention. He is good for PE, but not that good, you know, at the point that he comes top 10 in the list, because he's now like he's from 6th anniversary, so he's now like really old. Or else if you have him, then I will really recommend you to like use him for PvE. But in my opinion, will I use him in PvE? No, because like sometimes, but not like a must have like used for PvE, right? He is pretty old. If he was new, I would have put him in top 10, but as he is so old, we're going to put him in honorable mention, getting our first honorable mention in the list, you know what I mean? Then we got TYBW by Akuya. I know most of the people like don't really like this dude, like they like, but like kind of underestimate him. In my opinion, he's a really good PvE character, and I used him a lot, like around like 2 to 3 weeks. I had a lot of fun playing with him. Like, you know, he has got some good moves, and let me tell you some details about this dude, you know what I mean? Let me pull it up. Okay, here we have it. So he has strong attack, recharge time minus 14%, soul reaper damage to status element affected enemies plus 30%, all status element duration plus minus 100%, not plus minus 100%, berserker plus 60, bombardment plus 1, debilitator plus 5 second, frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against human plus 10%, poise break except brave battle plus 1, sharpshooter also, status element spiritual boost plus 80%, and he also got weakened defense. I don't know, every character is having weakened defense, you know. So in my opinion, he is going to go in front of the renewed by Akuya and Ishin, you know what I mean? He's a really good PvE character. I have used him and I have had a lot of fun using him, and the same goes for the upcoming character. As you can see, who is going to be Grammy, you know what I mean? So Grammy has a strong attack damage plus 20%, strong attack recharge time minus 12%. He has Quincy damage to status element affected enemies plus 30%, and Quincy strong attack damage plus 20%, elemental reversal all status element duration minus 100%, berserker plus 50, bombardment plus 1, debilitator plus 5 second, frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against hollow plus 10%, sharpshooter and status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, and weakened defense. Why is everyone having weakened defense? You know, I don't really understand it. No. Most people call him like the best technique character, and so do I. But recently, as Renji came, I am still considering that should we call him the best technique character. I have had him like when he was released in a few days ago. I pulled him up. I got him 3 out of 5, and oh boy, was it a fun experience to play with him. You know, it was a really fun experience to play with him. He's a really good technique character, you know. He has got some pretty crazy moves, and I just absolutely love this character. If you have him, you should 5 him and use him for PE. Trust me, he's really good for PE. Okay, so he is going to go in top 8 in my opinion. Top 8. Okay, top 8. Okay, then we got our 10th anniversary Ichigo, you know what I mean? Let's see. So let me think, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's analyze him let's analyze him a bit. He has strong attack recharge time minus 14%. You know, I don't even need to tell you guys, everyone knows it. I will just highlight the prominent part. Frenzy plus 3, damage inflicted, full stamina plus 50%, berserker plus 100%, and long stride and increased status element chance against human plus 10%, weakened defense. So yeah, we all know what his skills are, you know, pretty crazy. He's one of the most broken character in the game, and not one of the most, you know what? He is the first character, you know. He's the first character I am going to put at number 1. This guy absolutely freaking broken. absolutely freaking broken. Even if you have him 1 out of 5, he's absolutely freaking broken. You should use him for PvE, no cap. This guy is absolutely broken. Okay, this guy is absolutely no cap. I'm going to put him at number 1. It's as simple as that. Then we have the Vastrolord Ichigo. Let me just check about him. I think he's really good, but let me just analyze him for a bit, for ourselves. So, looking at his skill, he has strong attack, recharge time, minus 12% damage to weakened enemies, plus 30%, all status element duration, minus 100%, bombardment plus 1%, liberator plus 5 second, diminisher plus 10 seconds, frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against soul reaper plus 10%, killer effect plus 30%, poise break, range damage plus 10%, status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, and weakened defense. In my opinion, he is a really good character, but will I use him for PvE? No, but if you want to use him, you can use him. He is also going to go in honorable mention, but that does not go for the character that is up ahead. Fullbringer Ichigo, Fullbring Banka Ichigo. What do I even say about this guy? What do I even say about this guy? I don't think I will put him at top, at number 1, but I am really sure that I should put him at number 2. You know what I mean? At number 2. He's one of my favorite units in the game, and he's so good for PvE, no cap, not even capping right now. It's all facts. You have this guy, you just know how good he is. So let's go to a bit of his details. Strong attack, recharge time minus 14%, all status element duration minus 100%, berserker plus 60%, debilitator plus 5 second, devastation plus 60%, frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against Kuchis plus 10%, marauder, poise break, status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, and weakened defense. This guy is so good. Everyone in the anime this form of Ichigo. He is so good in game. Top 3 characters in the game. Not that I will put him at 1, but you know what? He needs to get to that number 2. No cap. If you have this guy, then you know what I mean, dude. You know what I mean. Okay. Then we got Jushiro, okay. I have not pulled this guy. Okay, my bad. Let me just take a water break for 1 sec. You know what I mean? Sorry for the little break in the vid. Water, you gotta keep yourself hydrated. So where were we? We got Jushiro, I can't really say anything about him right now because I have not pulled him, but one thing I do know is that he is broken. And he can be one of the best attack characters in the game, and I think he probably is. Once I pull him, then I can give my opinion and a bit of detail about him. Strong attack recharge time minus 14%, team party strong attack recharge 10%, all status element duration minus 200%, berserker plus 80%, bombardment plus 1 damage to paralyzed enemies plus 80%, debilitator plus 5 second, devastation plus 80%, frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against alarm cars, long stride, status element spiritual pressure boost plus 100%, and weakened defense. I have not pulled out this guy, so honestly, if I am telling, I can't really say anything about him. But I think he's the amount of broken he is, right? So we can definitely put him at the 4th place, no cap. Once I get him out, I will make a detailed video about it, most probably for Renji, Jushiro, and what do you say? I forgot, my bad. My memory is bad, right? My memory is bad. And Uryu, my bad. Okay, my bad. Okay. So. Okay. So now we got Kenpachi. Okay, TYVW Kenpachi. A really awesome card, a really like hard hitting card. Honestly, I love this card. And it has strong attack, recharge time minus 14%, berserker plus 100%, deliberator plus 5 second, devastation plus 50%, frenzy plus 3, poise break, status elements, sweat pressure boost plus 80%, weaken defense, weaken duration minus 100%. Okay, so pretty crazy of a unit, you know. I just really like him. A part of it is that he was so cool in TYBW, like arc, you know. So pretty crazy, pretty good for PvE if you want to use him, you know what I mean. So he definitely goes into top 10, and not even top 10, he definitely goes into like top 5. So he's going to cover up that 5th to 6th place, you know. Then we got Oetsu, you know. Oetsu, you know what I mean, man, you know what I mean. Okay, so he has damage to enemy not affected by an element plus 40%, afflicted by an element plus 40 plus percent. My bad. I have been talking so much that like I am starting to stutter, so sorry about that. So he has strong attack, recharge 30%, bombardment plus 1, damage to enemy he is not afflicted by an element plus 100%, fire duration minus 100%, frenzy plus 2, gouge rampage, my bad, I don't know how to pronounce it, go troll me in the comments then. Long stride, poise break, smart, gouge plus 70%, strong attack, recharge time minus 12%, and weaken defense. I have pulled out this card a long time ago, and in my opinion, I really like to play with this card. This unit, not card, what am I even saying? Pretty crazy, you know. Does he go in top 10? Yes, he does. And he is like probably better than renewed Byakuya, TYBW Byakuya, and Ishin. He's a pretty speedy character, and yeah, I will like just recommend you, if you want like a character who has speed, sick moves, then you should definitely have him. Okay, definitely. Okay. Then we got our boy Renji. Now, I also have not pulled him. Yeah, I was low on orbs. Okay, go troll me in the comments. I know you guys have 7,000 to 8,000 orbs. If I don't have, it is what it is kind of thing, you know what I mean. So he has a strong attack, recharge time minus 40%, strong attack damage plus 10%, berserker plus 60%, bombardment plus 1, damage to lacerated enemies plus 80%, debilitator plus 2, second frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against squishy plus 10%, poise rage, status element pressure boost plus 80%, weaken defense, weaken duration minus 200%. I have not pulled out this unit, so can't really say much. But he looks sick. One of the most awaited card, not card, unit. My bad. Okay, forgive me. And like he's pretty sick, you know, that pose is pretty sick, all that stuff. So, and he's a 10th anniversary part 2 character, and I have heard that he's pretty broken, but I can't really say much. But I'll put him in top 3, you know. I have heard that he's pretty broken, so yeah. Then we got to Rukia, the 10th anniversary Rukia. Pretty crazy of a card. I think it has good moves, and a bit of detail about it is that it has strong attack, recharge time minus 14%, or status element duration minus 200%, berserker plus 100%, bombardment plus 1, damage to 4,000 enemies plus 80%, debilitator plus 5 second, devastation plus 50%, frenzy plus 3, increased status element chance against 20 plus 10%, long stride, poise break, status limits, gel pressure plus 100%, and weaken defense. In my opinion, it's not in top like in top 5, but like nah. It's not in top 4, but it's definitely in top 5, you know. It's also a pretty broken card. If you have her, then use her, you know what I mean. I am broke. I was only able to pull Ichigo. Caleb just trolled me around in that 10th anniversary part 1 banner. Go check out that video if you haven't. And yeah, she's definitely in top 5. She got pretty sick moves, one of the best soul bombs animation in the game, and damage wise also. So if you have her, you should use her for PvE, you know what I mean. Then we got Senni Maru, strong attack, recharge time, minus 12% damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%, Berserker plus 40%, Bombardment plus 1, Deliberator plus 5 second frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against Soul Reaper plus 10%, KR effect plus 30%, Meridator, Murderer? What the hell? Marauder, okay, my bad, my bad. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I don't care, okay? It is what it is, kind of thing. You guys understand. Melee damage plus 10%, poise, break, status element, spiritual pressure, boost plus 80%, and weaken defense. I think it's a really mediocre unit in my opinion. It does not even deserve to be in top 5. Let alone top 10, and it is going into honorable mention. Like I did not have, it's not a fun unit, okay? It's not a fun unit, okay? So, and it's getting quite old, so yeah, it's going not quite old, a bit old, you know, a recent old, you can say. I will put her above Aizen, okay? Above Aizen, I think is fine, you know what I mean? Okay. Today I am getting really tired, man, due to this commentary and all that stuff. Then we got Lucio, strong attack damage plus 20%, strong attack recharge time minus 12%, all status element duration minus 100%, bombardment plus 1, booster plus 30%, deliberator plus 5 second, enhancer plus 10 second, frenzy plus 2, increase status element chance against around cards plus 10%. And killer effect plus 30%, multi-barrier plus 2, and range damage plus 10%, sharp shooter status element special boost plus 80%. It is an honorable mention, you know, but I will put it like even behind the like Vastulordo Ichigo, a pretty good card, but does it go in top 10? It's like listen, these cards are also good that I have put here, but they do not go in top 10, okay? They do not go in top 10, okay? They are not that good to be in top 10. They are good for PvE, not gonna lie, but they do not go in top 10, not gonna lie. Next is going to be like a, you know, a bit of a heated take, you know. Most people won't like this take, but it is what it is. We got Survive UH, so strong attack, recharge time minus 14%, damage to drain enemy plus 40%, Liberator plus 2 second, devastation plus 70%, frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against soul reaper plus 10%, killer effect plus 30%, paralyzes duration minus 100%, poise break, range damage plus 10%, and that poise break was for accept brave battle plus 1, you know, I forgot to mention that. Sharpshooter status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%. So what do you say? What do I say? A pretty good unit in my opinion. Does it go in top 10? Hell yeah, it goes in top 10. I was saying that it's going to be a heated take. So yeah, she goes in top 10 easily. In top 8 actually, you know. I will put her in top 8 in front. No, in top 5 in front of Zaraki? Nah, not in front of Zaraki, okay? Pretty sick card, pretty speedy card, you know, I like speedy, not card, guys. We can say it card, but unit sounds better to you guys, you know what I mean? So, pretty goated, you know. Yeah, it is goated, you know what I mean, I know. You know the reason, guys, you know the reason, you know what I mean? But overall, a pretty solid one. Then we got... what was it? I forgot. Mine, Mind Magic Society Giselle. She is going in honorable mention. She has got strong attack, recharge as 40%. Mind attribute character, strong attack damage plus 20% for team and party, and then again for Quincy damage to status element affected enemies plus 30% if you are in team / party. Berserker plus 80%, bombardment plus 1 damage to dominated enemies plus 100%, liberated plus 7 second, frenzy plus 2 increased status element chance against soul reapers plus 10% status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, weaken defense and weaken duration minus 100%. A good PvE character. Not bad at all, but I will put her in honorable mention. Same goes for the next Giselle that we have, you know what I mean. This Giselle is actually good, but does it go in top 10? You know what I mean? Nah, he does not go in top 10. Strong attack, recharge time as 40%, team slash party technique, attribute character status element affected enemies plus 30%. Can they make this description a bit short, you know? Like, dude, why is it so long? Okay, Berserker plus 60%, bombardment plus 1, bruiser plus 40% damage to dominated enemies plus 100%, debilitator plus 7 second frenzy plus 2, increased status element chance against soul eater plus 10%, sharpshooter status element spiritual pressure boost plus 80%, and weaken defense. A good PvE character, but does she go in top 10? Nah. She does not go in top 10. Still an honorable mention, you know. That wraps up our list. Will I like to change something? Let me see, you know what I mean. I'm pretty satisfied with the top 4, you know. No, like the top 5 actually. Nah, the top 8 is actually pretty good. And you know what I mean. Let me see. I would like to change something. You know. Okay, wait. Oetsu is fine at its place. Byakuya, this Byakuya, no. I think this Byakuya needs to, like, he's still pretty decent. He will go at the most bottom of top 10, like, you know, at the 10th place at the most bottom, you know. Ishin, I think, is just going to be honorable mention. He's pretty old at this point. As much as I like this Byakuya, he's not in top 10 now that I realize it. Grammy is still there, Oetsu is still there, and this Byakuya will also go in honorable mention, not the top 10 for PvE, okay? Not the top 10 for PvE, we are looking for top 10. Top 5 is pretty good, top 7 is pretty good, and yeah. So there's the tier list from my side, you know. Number 1 we got Ichigo, number 2 we got Ichigo again but full bring Bankai Ichigo, number 3 Renji, number 4 Chushiro, at 5th to 6th place we got Rukia, Kenpachi and Yuriichi, and then we got Kirami at 7th to 8th place. At 9th to 10th place we got Oetsu. Honorable mentions include Senjimaru, Aizen, Vastal Order Ichigo, Ulukiora, Mind Magic Society Giselle, and TYBW Giselle, and Ishin, TYBW Byakuya, and Renewed Byakuya, you know what I mean. I will just like to clarify one thing again. I have told this, but honorable mention are good for PvE. Not like Senjimaru is that good, but still most of them, like, Senjimaru is also pretty decent, but they do not come in top 10. Okay, that's as simple as that. So yeah, there's my tier list. Let me know your top 5 in the game. You know, I will really like to see your top 5 in the game. And yeah, this is my tier list for like August top 10 like PvE characters. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you, like, you know what I mean, like, I hope you enjoyed, you had a good time. That is all. Like, you know, I am not saying that one because, like, reading all this description and like shouting so loud just like got my throat so like thirsty, you know, so that's why my voice is a bit low right now. But that is all for this video. Make sure to like, share, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe. And that is all, and get out of here, guys. Bye. I will find a proper intro, you know. I'm not going to say get out right now. I will find a proper intro, just wait for that. As for the face reveal, as I asked you guys in the previous video, I've decided to do face reveal at 100 subs. Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, you know, you need to subscribe right now. Face reveal will be at 100 100 subscribers. I have updated channel's PFP better. I hope you guys like it. And that is all for this video. Take care, and I love you all. And see you in the next one. See you in the next one. That is our outro for now. I know it seems weird that I'm making outro right now, but it's really cool to do it in the video and annoy you guys a bit. Don't hate me for that. You know what I mean? A bit of annoyance is good for some people. So yeah, that is all for this video. As always, I love you all. Take care and see ya.